Om
Shanti.
Shanti, Mona.
Om Shanti, Didi Ji. Warm
And
welcome to
everything.
warm welcome to all of you. On behalf of Asian and Australian family, I would love to welcome our dearest Didi. Om Shanti, good morning, Didi.
Good morning.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Now I'm going to hand over to you on today's topic, methods to overcome spiritual crisis at present time. Please, Didi.
You start asking question.
Oh, question, Didi. Ji.
Hmm.
So the first question I got, at present, the advancement of science and technology has transformed the world into what's so-called modern life. Yet, life itself is miserable and a spiritual crisis occurs everywhere. How do you handle this situation in your daily life?
Om Shanti. Science and technology is helping mankind to have comfortable life. In last 100 years, we have invented air conditioning, phones, TV, WhatsApp, aeroplane, surgery, transplant, angioplasty, artificial hand, foot, etc. Unfortunately, they don't help human relationship. And people don't have peace or happiness or health. It is only spirituality, Gyan and yoga can help us. But people don't have inclination to spirituality. They are busy in earning money and all different things. So we have to study spirituality, and then we will have love, kindness, compassion, to have good relationship with laukiks and alaukiks, and there will be peace and happiness. Second question.
Second, Didi, how do you see the condition of the soul of the world nowadays? You have been mentioned a bit just now. And how would be the condition at the very end of the Kalpa to the souls of the world in general? How much worse is it going to be at the very end? And how would be the condition of us, Brahmin? So the general, like what? And how will be of us, the Brahmins?
Condition of souls of the world is sometimes they are happy, sometimes they are depressed. Health, wealth, peace and happiness also are fluctuating, sometimes up, sometimes down. At the end, the condition will be miserable, as everything will go topsy and turvy. natural calamities, atomic war, civil war, five vices, and evil spirits will be emerging. Now depends on BKs how much effort they have made and how much power they have. They may be stable, unshakable, but not all will be making number first class efforts. So those who haven't made effort will be crying, repenting, shaken because of this extreme situation. Next one.
Okay, Didi, thank you. Next question. Baba has taught us how to handle all types of crisis in our life through Murli every day. How can we help people of the world to go through their crisis and live a life that is free from sorrow? For us, Baba already gave Murli, and how about to others, to Anggian Soul?
Baba is teaching us, but everyone's dharana is number wise. Depending on our stage, we can help others. If we are ever happy, we can help them to come out of sorrow. So we will need good wishes, mercy, and physical help also. Personally, I don't think we can help people to be completely free from sorrow. We can help them to certain extent, but they have to be following Baba's direction. Next question.
Okay, Didi, just to remind for the participant who would like to ask the question, can send on the chat box directly to me. The next question, Didi. How to develop an awareness of brotherhood to everyone, and how to develop a sense of responsibility for this unlimited service. What kind of mindset and attitude should we develop for this?
We need to be soul conscious. Dhyan will help us to be aware of brotherhood. Those who listen and follow Bap Dada will feel responsible for unlimited seva. If I have imbibed Murli's well, I will have such mindset and I will be able to help other people.
Next question, Didi.
Yeah.
Everybody nowadays has a gadget, even many gadgets. And even kids have gadget. Gadget is their friend, their life. Are there any methods to overcome this situation?
Problem is parents are too busy. In some of the part of the world, both of them are working. So they don't have time for their children. So, in order to keep children busy and out of kitchen or mischief, what parents try to do is either s- open TV and tell children to watch it, or nowadays I've seen kids playing games on iPad. So they are given iPad and they keep busy. So children lose connection with other friends rather than going out and playing with friends in the garden. What they do is keep sitting with the gadget and play. And especially in the Western world, children are given phone so that if there is any difficulty, the children can bring home. But instead, children keep busy on the phone, even in the train or transport, and bring big bills for the parents. I don't think once we have gadgets in the market, Brahm, even parents will give up using gadgets. Next one.
So in that situation, how to parenting the children? Um, I repeat, Didi, uh, how to parenting children, kids and teens in that modern life and spiritual crisis. Like you said before, the parents are busy. And is there any methods you would like to share?
Brahmins can do. It's easy to train children under 10 years. They can sit in the morning with meditation with children, offering bhog, let the children sit together and read Murli or a sense of Murli to the children. But what I find is when they are teenager, they start getting friends and colored by their friends. So they lose interest in Gyan and yoga and are busy with their friends. So it's difficult for older one, older children to be influenced by parents.
Okay, Didi. So you said easier for those who are under 10. So it's related to the next question. According to your own experience, do you have any special approach to introduce God or Baba to small children?
Yes. Uh, we used to have children's class in most centers because parents come daily or at least on weekend. So on weekend we have children's class and introduce your soul this is God. So show them pictures and show them that. I know of one of the Mauritian teacher. What he used to do is he was in Gyan. So what he would do is early in the morning, first thing, he will draw Shiv Baba on the board every day and tell children, look at this picture and pray or meditate or remember Allah and explain to the kids that God is one. You may call him Allah, Shiva. He is incorporeal, and for everybody, he is one, whichever religion you follow. So we try to teach them and not offending anybody's feeling, because even in Bhatti, 3 lessons, what we try to do is not to offend anyone. We don't say that God is not omnipresent or the deities are not God, etc., because some people get offended when we say Krishna is not God. So, such controversial points we don't give in the beginning for 3 days or 5 days. Gradually, we talk them about brahmacharya, celibacy, or giving up drinking, smoking, etc. At the most, we can say, okay, for 7 days, try vegetarian, no drinking, no smoking. We try to tell them. So it's sometimes in Mumbai, we had some kindergarten, and the teacher used to teach them poetry that you are a soul, I am a soul, like that. And by those songs, the grandparents started coming to class, parents started to coming to class, uncle, auntie started coming to class. So many took Gyan that way through kids. Next one.
Next question. What kind of action do you focus to reduce your dependency on the old world, step by step? What kind of action?
Main thing is, Baba says, if you have gadgets like car or phone or TV, etc., use it, but don't be dependent on them. If somehow you lose your car or the car had accident, don't feel helpless and don't remain detached and use it as a trustee or instrument, not owner of that gadget. Just say, I belong to Baba and everything belongs to Baba, whatever I have. nothing is mine. And that consciousness, awareness will help us to be independent. Next one.
With the advancement, conveniences, and temptation provided by science and technology, example, the artificial intelligence, how to increase the spiritual awareness.
Uh, those who are Jnani souls have to share Gyan with as many people as they can. Donate them Gyan, teach them meditation, and those who are fortunate souls or those who had taken Gyan last Kalpa will accept Gyan and practice it, because there is no harm in using artificial intelligence or gadgets, but at the same time, they can have Gyan.
Okay, Didi. Next question. To maintain self-stability in the current situation, where several countries have experienced economic crisis and etc., what are the stages to be aware of and pay attention to?
Baba has already warned us what will be the final chaotic sins in the world. And whatever we see at the moment is nothing compared to the final scenes. So we have to be ever ready. Master Almighty, have courage, and there will be Baba's help. We should not be afraid of anything. Baba said, in the end, I will provide you dal and chapati. So have faith in Baba and keep on going and help others also. Next one.
How do you feel the pulse of someone who really needs Baba, and introduce Baba? How do we feel that?
In fact, I feel everybody needs Baba at some time or other, because when they are happy, they don't need God. But when they are suffering, they will definitely need God. Even the scientists, when they were stuck in the astronauts were stuck, they said, only God can help us. So they also remembered God at that time. So when we are talking about Gyan, if we see people are interested and saying yes, yes to our knowledge, then we know that they belong to Brahman clan, and then they will finish course, they will come to Morley. So by knowing their face and interest in Gyan, we know that they are accepting Baba.
Thank you, Didi. Now we are going to read the question on the chat. So
Yeah.
the first question, why Baba calls Arjuna an alokik being?
So Arjuna represent Brahmins. So Brahmins are alokik, and Arjun is, he also says, Arjun is the one who is ready to do anything. Brahma also has been given the title of Arjun because he is the first one to receive Gyan.
Next question,
Next,
Didi. How to be an accurate effort maker by identifying the mistakes or negative thoughts that is arising from the limited support of our own sanskar or our own nature. How to identify, to make an accurate effort.
first we have to check whether we have negative thoughts, negative sanskar or impure sanskar, or what we call body consciousness, will bring negative thoughts, attitude, drishti, etc. So our aim should be, we have to check ourselves all the time whether we are imbibing new sanskar or we still carry on our old sanskar, and with determined thought that I must be positive, we are able to change our thoughts. And when our thoughts change, gradually sanskar change, we change. Is it all answers, or he has asked many in many at the same time?
Yes, Didi. Hopefully she or he satisfied with your, I think it's covered the question. Can we move to the next, Didi?
Yeah.
On Murli date, 26th of April, Baba said donation have to be made and charity performed of the imperishable jewels of knowledge. What is the difference between donation and charity? And how do we know if one is doing donation or charity?
Donation can be physical things, like some people give clothes, grain, land, cow, etc. And it can be spiritual, of Gyan, Yoga, Dharana. So Charity is usually used in the world, and it's mainly on a physical aspect of giving donation of money, clothes, grain, cow, gold, whatever they want to give. So in Iron Age, when some people are rich and some are poor, we can have chance to give charity. Whereas donation of spiritual gyan is given only once in a kalpa in Sangam Yuga when Baba comes.
Next question, Didi. What is your thoughts, and also what is the BK position on capital punishment, about death penalty? Although we respect country law, how do you see about the death penalty?
I think it's a barbaric way to punish somebody. And most of the countries don't like capital punishment. They have abolished that system. Very few capital punishment is there, only in Middle East and in Singapore. That is that sort of a harsh, violent punishment. I don't like it. It's inhuman, and people are not going to change. The smart people will keep on doing crimes without being caught, or they are caught after 25 years or something like that.
Next question, Didi. There is a call by some seniors commenting on the condition of the Brahmin family today, and to restore the yagya to the original Raja Yoga as experienced by Mama and Baba and the daddies. What would this mean? Is it possible in this end of time?
Because that will be always number wise. I find early days they were very sato pradhan, effort makers, and they were very serious with gyan, yoga, dharana. Nowadays, Brahmins are sato, rajo, tamo, and day by day, I find they are becoming more tamo, materialistic, and greedy, especially greedy money wise. They want to collect money with everything, anything. So I find its original standard we cannot get in Kali Yuga. And
Thank you, Didi. The next question. Is it okay for BK to go for body massage from a professional massage therapist? Will we be affected if the therapist has negative vibrations?
I think female can go to the female therapist, males should go to male therapist. And naturally, the vibration of masseur as well as the one who massage, getting massage, whichever are impure can affect other. That is, those who are doing treatment or those who are getting treatment. Because if Brahman is massaging, then they may be affected with the vibration of the patient. If the patient is pure and the one who is giving treatment is impure, their vibration will affect patient. And that's why we have to be careful when we are massaging someone or getting treatment. But we can get treatment because nowadays most of the Brahmins have some sorts of body ache, headache, etc., backache.
There is a question about her son, but you have answered that before. So we go to the other one. Om Shanti, wake up Amritwela is a little lazy because of duties like jobs, children's, etc. So please advise how to active in BK life, balancing with logic duties.
Main thing is try to go to sleep early because it is said early to sleep and early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. So that is even Lokik's thing. And Baba says Amrit Vela is the best time. So divide your duty in the family. Don't do everything yourself. Then you won't be so much tired. And especially those who are having Lokik job also, they should see that husband and wife are doing everything as well as children are trained to do small jobs. Teenager can be made independent. So by sharing responsibility, you will find that you will be able to balance family responsibility, job responsibility, and spiritual responsibility.
Thank you, Didi. That's very practical. And now the next question is, time is short. What kind of effort we want to make to become number one and save us? Because now world situation is very bad. Please advise.
Today only Baba said that serve through your experience. Don't just listen to Gyan and share Gyan with words, but with words, you should be also have powerful stage. So do the service mansa as well as through words and be experienced. Use your experience at the right time. So we should have aim to share experience with others. My experience will help others to experience. And if my stage is so much soul conscious, I don't need to teach others to be soul. They will be soul conscious automatically. So the thing is, nowadays, more mansa seva is necessary.
The last question, Didi.
Yeah.
2 days back in Murli, Baba mentioned impure arrogance. What is the difference between arrogance and impure arrogance?
Arrogance is also impure.
Impure. Yes.
And impure arrogance is more impure, maybe, because people are arrogant of their beauty, wealth, health, position, etc. And rather thinking this as a gift or speciality given by Baba, if they think I am beautiful or I am wealthy or I am from higher clan or something, Baba says, now give up that arrogance and rather than I am beautiful, just say I am a soul. And whether this is my wealth or my position, say my Baba. So arrogance should not be there. Intoxication can be there because that is soul conscious intoxication, that I am a child of Shiv Baba, my teacher is Shiv Baba, I'm going to be the master of the world. And that intoxication is good, but arrogance is not good. Because those who had that speciality in Australia, we had many musicians, actors, etc. And they were sharing their experience that after Gyan, though they were famous actors or musicians or singers, on the first day when reporters were going to write their comment, they were a bit nervous on the stage on the first day. But now after Gyan, they are not nervous. Not only that, but they are able to help other nervous actors.
Didi, those are all the questions. We still
So,
have 11, we have 10 minutes left.
so we can have some meditation.
See.
5 minutes meditation. 5 minutes early.
Thank you so much for all of your participation. And I'm sure that all of us got a lot of benefit from Didi's wisdom and insight. Now we will take Drishti from Didi to close today's session. Thank you, Didi, once again.
Om Shanti. Play some music. Who is conducting?
आज चेतना के पट खोलो, आज चेतना के पट खोलो, प्रभु प्रेम किरण को आने दो, प्रभु प्रेम किरण को आने दो, दो पल ध्यान धरो शिव का, दो पल ध्यान धरो शिव का, जीवन बगिया मुस्काने दो, जीवन बगिया मुस्काने दो, आज चेतना के पट खोलो। खुद में जो उलझा रह जाए, काम किसी के ना आए, काम किसी के ना आए, वह जीना भी क्या जीना